Turn the mics on, let the games begin. We're diving deep, it's where I've always been. Got the stats laid out, knowledge on tap. It's the press box, baby, we're making it rap. From the field to the court, we cover it all. When the whistle blows, hear the players call. Voices raised high with opinions that rock. In this hard rock world, we're smashing the clock. Welcome to the press box. Let's raise some hell. We're rocking every story. Come and hear us tell. With passion and fury, we light up the night. This hard rock anthem, it feels so right.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to another edition of the Press Box. Brian Carson here with my co-host, Kenny the V. Varner. What's up, Ken?
Not a lot. Just enjoying the day and getting ready to get some previews of what's to come in this week's wrestling.
And we got a guest here. Josh Yoder comes in once in a while and raps with us. Hey, Josh, how you doing?
I'm doing well. Thank you for having me, guys. I'm always happy to be here with you guys.
Oh, yeah. We got Matt Silks of Honorary Wrestling Federation coming on. And like he does every damn time, he's late.
Fashionably late, might I add.
Always late. No wonder the Sons of Mifflin County lost their title. So while we wait for him, we'll just talk about some stuff, some sports going on. Let's start with basketball. You know what? The New York Knicks look really good.
Mm.
And I am not a Knicks fan. Because of Spike Lee. I'm not a Spike Lee fan.
No, they've actually started to...
Yeah, that would bug me if they would win and that bug-eyed bastard would have a title to brag about.
Mhm.
No, and it's, I think the champion's coming from the West, don't you?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's... Unless, they tire each other out over in the West.
Oklahoma City is just like, oh my Lord. And
They're
Minnesota,
good.
I was shocked Minnesota not beating San Antonio.
Yeah, that was a little surprise.
In game one. But yeah, I think it'll probably be OKC winning again.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you think that? I mean, they got the best team from top to bottom.
Yeah, I agree. I think the San Antonio Spurs are close, but I don't think this year is going to be theirs.
Well,
Yeah. Go ahead, Josh.
I was just going to say, and OKC is still relatively young, aren't they not? They could be making a long run.
Yeah. But you're right, though. San Antonio, I mean, Wembayana with, just a freak.
Mm-hmm.
Just a freak when you can draft somebody like that. Then we have, hockey. I got no luck at all with my team. The Bruins got eliminated. This is how it worked. And the Toronto Maple Leafs, we have their first round pick if it's below top 5. If it's the top 5, they keep the pick. So they had a 2% chance of winning the lottery. And what do? Win the lottery. So now we don't get their pick, their first rounder, till 2028. Because they owe their first round in 2027 to the Flyers.
Oof. Tell you what, though, Tampa Bay and Montreal had an amazing first round series. Went 7 games, only like 1 goal per game each.
I hate Montreal. I do. If you're it's one of those things in sports, like, you're an Eagles fan, you hate the Giants. You're a Steelers fan, you hate the Ravens. You are a Boston Bruin fan, you hate the Canadians. It's a rule. I do not want to see them win at all.
You know who else didn't want to see win, apparently, was the Orlando Magic. They were up 3-1, and they let them come back and win.
Yeah, I know. That's crazy, but I don't know. It's just that lull. It's just different now, I like basketball. I like hockey, but, after football ends, it's kind of like,
You'd much rather watch wrestling anyway, huh, Carson?
Yes, and then wrestling ends, and it's like, oh, shit. All we got in the summer is baseball, and my team sucks. So this is really bad. What do I do?
You can watch lacrosse.
I'm going to watch, it's coming up soon, Hidley at Final X he'll get Machiavello, who won the U.S. Open.
Oh, how do you think he'll do?
Trent will destroy him. He owns Machiavello like a cheap suit. I mean, they went to the same college too. They're both NC State guys. Good job, Matt Silks. Way to go.
Why would happen?
He's not here.
Oh man.
So
What's certainly going to be an interesting show, though, coming up this Saturday.
You okay, Kenny?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right. Sound like you had a hernia or something.
I got up too quick.
I know the feeling. So go ahead, talk about the show, Josh.
Well, to be fair,
what's the name of this thing called?
It's a Kick-Ass Saturday Night.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Well, there was a lot of changes happening throughout the months from the previous year. The big draw that they had initially, the Good Brothers, Gallows and Anderson, had to reschedule their appearance for another day and it really wasn't that surprising when you're out in the independent circuit and you're winning multiple championships. It's kind of hard to keep all your commitments. But luckily they're trying to reschedule, and hopefully they can come back to Lewistown. And then there was a injury update. Edward James, a lot of a true workhorse in the ring. He unfortunately has a lot of injuries that were piling up on him, so he has to take a little break and heal up. So a lot of changes.
It happens. Injuries are something you can't predict, but they're going to happen sometime.
Yeah, absolutely, and especially they're coming off a really hot show where they had their first ever Heritage Rumble match, which was won by Ace Connell, who will be making an appearance at the show this Saturday.
Well, that's cool. I know isn't House and Road going at it again?
Yes, they are. They will be for the heavyweight championship. House and Roan will be going at it again. Last time it got a little intense, I'll just put it that way.
Kenny, are you going to the show?
No, I'll be at the Hall of Fame banquet.
Oh, that's right. That's
They all
right.
kind of happened at the same time, unfortunately.
Don't worry, Kenny. I'll get it for you.
Awesome. Thank
Well,
you.
since you're going to be down here, sneak me some food out from the Hall of Fame.
I shall do that.
Okay.
Yeah, let's talk about that though for a minute. The Hall of Fame, like who's all going to be going in this year?
Oh, I don't know. I already went in, so I don't care. No, it's gonna be, which I'm thrilled. It's kind of a wrestling theme thing. Nick Bedleon is going in, Indian Valley wrestler. Joe Daubert is going in, Chief Logan and Indian Valley wrestler, state champion. Guy that should have been in earlier, Charlie Roselle, all-time winningest coach in Mifflin County history in wrestling, is going in. Holly Lote Yeager, cross country. Joe Stewart, Lewistown football, basketball, and then the 1986 Chief Logan girls cross country team. And don't ask me to name the media guy because I won't.
Yeah, no, it seems like a pretty strong lineup.
Mm-hmm.
He deserves to be in the Hall of Fame as much as, like, you know, I don't know, something bad.
What's really cool is Jerry Cooney, for all the
It's going to be
boxing
speaking.
friends, is going to be speaking. So that's going to be cool.
For you old timers, Jerry Cooney fought for the heavyweight championship of the world in boxing.
Sweet.
Yeah.
And
What
Larry
era
Holmes-
boxing was he in?
Larry Holmes kicked his ass.
Yeah. Yeah.
He was in the 80s.
Mhm.
Okay.
Very
Yeah.
early 80s.
He was our great white hope against Larry Holmes, and
Oh,
man, Larry slugged him around really bad. I watched that title fight. That was when they used to show, remember, Kenny, on regular TV?
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Not that pay-per-view shit.
Mm-hmm. That was even before it went on HBO, too. Remember HBO?
Oh, yeah, it
so
was always CBS, man.
Yeah.
Saturdays.
Mm-hmm.
Wide
miss-
World of Sports and all that shit.
yeah, dude, I missed the Wednesday night and Friday night fights. I used to also watch World Championship Boxing as well.
I like boxing, but I wrote a column about HB 41, the bill that the House, Pennsylvania House, passed to separate public and private schools.
Mm.
And my what I want isn't popular with people, but that's okay. I think we're watering down. This is how it relates to boxing. Boxing was was the thing. It was one of the biggest sports around. Ali days, and
Ken Norton,
Sugar Ray Leonard, and man, just a bunch of people. Alexis Arguello.
Mm-hmm.
But then all of a sudden came, oh, wait, WBA, WBC, IBF, IBO, WBO. I mean, just now you got like 6, 7 world champions at one weight, which is actual bull crap.
Yeah.
And I think if we go to a private school, I'm just talking wrestling, individuals, if we go to a private school, state championship, and AA and AAA, you're going to have 3 state champions at each weight. And that is crap. That is garbage. That waters it down. And then people, the rest of the spring and summer, that are wrestling fans are going to go, I wonder who'd have won. Mine, what I was for, separate the teams.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely separate the teams because public school cannot recruit like private school. And in a dual meet, where you'll have a public school will have a hammer, a stud at every weight, you know this, Kenny. Public school might have 2 or 3 good wrestlers, then maybe they're forfeiting a couple of weights.
Mm-hmm.
So
Definitely.
separate the teams, unify individual. I want to see it go back to just one class. No AA, no AAA, just one class, one state champion. Whoever wins it is the best. Simple as that. And I don't want to hear the crap. Well, we got too many schools. We can't do it. And how does California do it?
Yeah, they're just
They
a
are
little
way
bit
bigger. They are way bigger than Pennsylvania. But California does it. New Jersey does it. One class. We need to have just one champion. That's it. Somebody argued with me when I wrote this. He put in the comments like that it was, I don't know. He wants everybody to get a participation trophy. I guess. And I said, well, no, it won't keep people out. I said, you expand the brackets to 32 instead of 20. Since you don't have to worry about AA and AAA, you have one class. You just expand it from 20 to 32. 32 guys go, one in each weight is a state champion. That's it. It won't go because the PIAA wants to make money. They want the different classes so they can charge for each thing. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, here's something that I thought. I thought you split them up. They play their set thing for the whole year. The public schools play theirs, and then you go up through, and then you have a public champion and a private. And in one game, sometimes it doesn't matter if you're public or have them play each other in one big championship game.
Hey Justin, how you doing? Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm all for one. I'm going to go back to the old days where there wasn't like. See, the guy didn't understand me. He goes, "Oh, you only want to go back to the days when only the regional champion went to states." No, I don't. Expand the brackets to 32. You don't need more than 32. You know?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, honestly, I don't want to offend parents, but we're seeing kids get to Hershey with records of like 19 and 12. Somebody with 12 losses doesn't deserve to be at states. They don't. Unless they actually win their region. That's a different story.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if you don't mind me asking this, Carson, do you think a lot of it also involves like NIL deals and money?
Nah, not in wrestling. Nah. Only the guys like the super studs like Bassett and Forrest are going to get any significant money in wrestling. NIL. I think it's a money thing. More classes, they can make more money. But it doesn't. They used to have at the end of the year AA state champ versus AAA for fun. Then he stopped doing it because the kids weren't showing up. And I don't know. Bugs the hell out of me. I mean, I definitely think they should separate the teams because a regular, like a team like Faith Christian, a regular public school team can't compete with them. They got a stud at every single weight. They've won the AA state title 4 years in a row. And it's going to be 5. Before the season even starts, we are in April. We're in May. The wrestling season just ended in March. And I can guarantee you Faith Christian will win AA next year. Now, how is that entertaining for wrestling fans? It isn't. That's why the team duels, nobody shows up at Hershey. It's dead. It's dead now. You could walk in there and hear a pin drop because everybody knows, oh, well, Faith Christian's going to win it.
If you don't mind me asking, what would be the difference with how Penn State wrestling's been doing?
Because college wrestling's a different beast than high school. It's just the caliber of wrestling is so much better in college that people are willing to overlook Penn State dominating because they're getting to the point where they want to see, hey, can somebody knock them off? And that makes that gets attendance. You know?
Yeah.
And but high school, I think 2 things have killed high school as far as the attendance down at Hershey. One is that with the dominating private school teams. Because like even in AAA, it's Bethlehem Catholic and Notre Dame Green Pond is up in AAA now. And then the second thing is streaming. Flow streams every damn match, so there's no reason to go. You want to go and spend money at Hershey or watch it from your home? What would you rather do, Josh?
Seems like I'd rather go at home unless I'm being paid to go down there to cover it.
Exactly. Justin agrees with you, Kenny.
Really? Awesome.
You're both wrong. Oh, hell, I lost him. He was in and he was out. What the hell? But I gotta be Matt, come back on. I don't know what happened.
But do you think there's a way to, because I know streaming is going to happen whether we want it to or not, but do you think there's like a healthy balance where streaming and we can still be able to like attend games and all that stuff?
Well, no, there we go. Hey, Matt.
Hey, sorry, guys. I literally was in the middle of the ring and it popped into my mind, holy crap, I have a podcast to do. Sorry.
Yeah, thanks, Matt.
Sorry about that, guys. Look here. I'll give you a little peek of why I was late. This here is why I was late. Everybody say hi to the podcast. Everybody, you got the whole Mifflin County Wrestling Academy on the podcast tonight. So sorry I was late, guys.
Awesome.
Hey guys.
How are you guys doing?
Good.
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 Great. I'm going to a quiet place so I can hear you. Busy, man. I'm telling you, we're getting ready for the weekend. I'm excited.
No, it's going to be an interesting show, that's for sure.
Oh, it's going to be huge, man. Like, I can't, like, it sucks that we didn't have the Good Brothers, but, you know, it is what it is.
Well, I was just telling Carson and Kenny earlier, Matt, this is just like a lot of typical things that happen on the independent circuit where, you're in demand in a lot of places. It's going to happen.
Yeah.
And to be fair, though, didn't they say they were going to like renegotiate with you guys and try to come back? So
that's the cool part about it, is the fact that they both they enjoyed it so much here. And let's be honest here. I know this is a small indie in Pennsylvania. You know what I mean? But we're building like Zach Rain says it all the time, that we're like the little indie that could, you know what I mean? And we've made it from, just a couple people in the crowd to packing the houses. I understand that there's a peak moment there that we might end up shelving off at a couple hundred. I'm okay with that. As long as the fans are enjoying the show and my boys are safe and everything's going good, that's all that matters. It sucks that I had to be the guy, though. I'm not going to lie. I think that in negotiations with wrestling, I think there's a lot of places accountability for wrestlers, you know what I mean? And I just feel like it sucks letting fans down, you know what I mean? And telling people like these guys aren't coming, you know what I mean? And I want to say that I knew for a week or so, a good week and a half or so, that was going to have to find a way to tell the people that these guys weren't coming. But no one's really been that upset. They're just excited to see wrestling. And that speaks to what we've been able to do here, I think.
So we got coming up an event, Ass Kicking Saturday night. That is this Saturday at the Heritage Fire Company.
It is, man.
Doors 5 p.m. open, bell at 6. $20 for the front, $10 for general. At the doors 12. I'd start charging those little damn kids too.
Yeah, how about it? Kids 10 and under free. That's something that that I don't ever take credit for anything. But that's one thing that I will take credit for, is the fact that when we came back, when we started HWF up, when we started doing the shows, I thought, man, everybody's doing 5 and under, which is still cool. You know what I mean? Like, you don't have to do that. But I fell in love with pro wrestling when I was like 10 years old. So I think that at 10 years old, you're still really little. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I just think that up in the age, it made pretty much other places do the same thing, or at least move it up to 8 or something like that. You know what I mean? But it's all about the kids, man. You know what I mean? Like, they're the future. So why not?
No, absolutely. I mean, these are young kids that, like we said, we were fans since we were kids. So to be able to inspire future generations, every little bit helps.
Yeah, I mean, I think one of the coolest things ever is to be able to see a fan that wants to be a wrestler go from the transition from being a fan to being the wrestler. And I've seen quite a few people do it. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't work for everybody. I'll be the first person to say that. But to me, wrestling's got a little bit for everybody. You know what I mean? Like, you may not have it all in the ring or something, but you can do so many things in the business. Josh can attest to it. There's so many jobs in the business, and there's never a job too big or too small. And we've learned that. We've learned that working here at the Firehouse. You know what I mean? Like, these guys, like the lumberjack match we're having this weekend with Isaiah Frazier and Sicken returning. Like, man, I think that could steal the show.
Yeah, talk about a little bit about your event.
Yeah.
What your thoughts on it, the card?
Yeah, I mean, like I don't know. Like, I don't want to keep bringing it up, but like, to be in a plan B scenario, I don't feel that we've really ever been there. I mean, we have on smaller levels, you know what I mean? On the situation of like, promoting for solid months that, these two talents are going to make it to your town. They're ex-WWE guys. There's a lot of worth there. There's a lot of drive. And then, not having them, it kind of it sets scenarios up. Like Dawn told me, she sells a lot of tickets for us, but Dawn told me she heard someone say, we're not coming now. Well, to me, if you're only coming to our events to see former WWE talent, then maybe HWF isn't the place for you. You know what I mean? And that very well might be the case. I mean, we are very much so not working the smart mark crowd type people. You know what I mean? Like, we are very much still into the 85 to 95 range of selling professional wrestling stories. You know what I mean? Like, I like living a little bit before my time in the business that we're doing. Like, I think the peak time of pro wrestling was in the 80s. I truly do. And it sucks that I wasn't there for it. I'm so jealous that Kenny, you guys were there for that. You know what I mean? And what a moment. And to see everything take off, and then to try to go from that, try to do it yourself. So this ass kicking Saturday show, it's something, man. I think this is this would be 21 years that we've been doing it now. I mean, not every single year, but from 2005, the very first ass kicking weekend, till now, this is a show that happens every year, much like the Heritage Rumble is going to become a normal show that's going to happen once a year leading up to Summerfest. I think ass kicking Saturdays like that. It's like that. It's like a preloader before Summerfest, but we're planning on doing some extra free things this summer to promote Summerfest and to promote the Firehouse. We're working on doing a cause and effect show here again and taking our ticket prices down to $10 and stuff. We're just working the dates out for that. But the card for the weekend, I'm mostly excited for the Lumberjack match. I'm excited to see how all these guys here at the Firehouse are going to mingle with the HWF talent backstage. I mean, I've seen it from afar when it comes to these guys meeting the firefighters and such, but this is different. Now you're taking them behind the curtain. Now you're introducing them into your world of wrestling. And I just think it's so cool that they've all been super respectful through the process. Everybody's sharing our stuff. Everybody's saying solid things about what we're doing. I mean, we're down here right now training. I mean, that speaks to what the Heritage Fire Company has done for us. But now we're putting it in a match. We're putting this in a story, and I feel that Isaiah Frazier is the best character to play in this story. And so is Sickens. Sickens, he's been with us since the very beginning, since the very first show. So I'm excited for that one. I did hear that some subject of changing on matches has happened for this weekend, but I'm excited to see how that changes. I heard there's a number one contendership match that is it's seeing Tyler Sims versus Sledge Gibson for the number one contendership for the HWF Championship. I'm excited to see that one for a lot of reasons. Like, Tyler Sims is here tonight training, you know what I mean? And Sledge Gibson, the guy from Richmond, he's traveling 5 hours to come here to win the token to be able to become HWF champion. But Ed House is returning too, guys. I'm excited about that. How about it, Josh?
Oh, indeed. It was. We talked about that a little bit before he came on. It's always good to see Ed House come in, considering his long tradition of being in Lewistown. But this is definitely a rematch that people are going to be wanting to see, especially the last time these two guys were in the ring with each other.
Yeah, it's high pressure situations, man. No joke. These guys are both tremendous talents. Ed House, one of my favorite guys. John Roden, though, in my opinion, is one of the best wrestlers I've ever wrestled. One of the and that's saying a lot. I've had hundreds of matches, but he's been in the last 100 a couple times, and he's fantastic. He builds characters, man. If you wrestle John Roden, the next thing you're doing is going to be something good. It's not like you're going to be shipped off. You know what I mean? A lot of places that are seeing independent wrestling right now, guys get beaten and then they don't see them for a little bit. You know what I mean? I don't think we do that so much here. I mean, given the circumstances in any different situation, you know what I mean? It kind of plays to what's going on in the show. I'm excited to see. I guess my wife has some words for the crowd this weekend. I'm excited to see that. And I know that there's another big match, obviously, as it was announced. Dog Nation making their return to HWF after like 3 years of being away. And we're going to get to wrestle them for the first time ever. You know what I mean? I just had the chance to wrestle the Regulators and South Philly's Finest in one of the most historic buildings in the state of Pennsylvania at the Zembo Shrine. And that was something. I was involved in a scenario where a wrestler retired. So there's always a spot that like humbles me, and knowing that they wanted us to be the guys to send them on their way, like that says something. You know what I mean? It truly does, man. So I guess that's the realest part of wrestling to me, is whenever you truly get to give back to what, to the fans and to the show. So I'm really excited for this weekend. I'm pumped. Ace Connell's going to be in action. And so many people's coming.
I don't like to bring it up, but before we got on, Josh was saying about, you guys dropped the belts and you were pretty much wimpy dropping the belts.
Oh, Jesus.
He said, what happened there? What happened dropping the titles, man?
What happened dropping the title? You mean that you want a story answer, or you want a work answer?
Did Mosh screw you up again?
No. Actually, to be honest with you, I was the one that was on my shoulders. Believe it or not.
Oh my God, man!
The guy that calls themselves the Legend was laying on their back. Best believe it. But no, man. Listen, when you're wrestling talent like the Golden Boys, you can't be upset when you lose to a team like that. These guys are two legitimate brothers. They're legit brothers. And not only that, they have a ton of experience. There was months ago that we did the Cause and Effect show for the family. I remember we talked about it on this show. And I'm super proud of being able to do that. But that stuff only happens. Man, I don't know. Like it's almost like emotional, like to even talk about it. Like wrestling.
I didn't want to, but it was Josh like ripping his
wrestling gets to you. I truly believe they were the team besides South Philly's Finest. I love South Philly's Finest. I think they were the team to beat, and they beat us, man. There's no way around it. And we're back in try to get into contendership to get the titles back again, but to be straight with you, I can see a bunch of different things on the horizon. I can see that any which way I turn, it's going to be a huge, monumentous feeling thing that we do. You know what I mean? It's either we get the tag team championships back, or who knows what happens. Who knows what happens? All I know is I'm excited about the future, and I know for sure that me and my boy, we are tighter than we've ever been. He's killing it in 814 Wrestling, representing 717, holding the championship. He makes me proud to be his teacher. RD Mosh is one of the best guys in the ring. I watched him do his first suicide dive, and like I said, one of the most historic buildings in the state. And I'll tell you, that was cool. And I love being able to stand beside this guy. I was there for him when he got married. I was there with him when we lost the titles. I was also there with him at Summerfest 2 years ago whenever we won the tag team championships. We won for a really long time. And the one thing that I don't want to do, brother, is get stale. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You got to keep it. You got to keep it lively. You got to keep it interesting.
If you don't mind me asking, Matt, you kind of mentioned the Suns earlier. Part of immediate future. Unfortunately, Edward James has been dealing with some injuries, has been reported. How's he been holding up? Because you and I both know he is a workhorse and he loves professional wrestling. How's he been holding up?
Edward James is one of my longest friends. But at the same time, he makes me angry. And he kept a injury away from me for a little bit. But I'm going to take credibility, and I'm going to say that I had suspicions that something was going on, but I kept asking him, are you clear? Are you okay? And he would give me the okay. And then I want to say right before the March show, right before the Heritage Rumble, he told me he was going to give me the best performance he's ever given me. He said in a year's time he wanted to be in a contendership for the heavyweight championship. He was done messing around, but he told me that he was experiencing a lot of problems with the shoulder and stuff. And then after the match, he told me there was a couple times he had having a hard time having feeling in his fingers. And pro wrestling is, like Josh said, he's a workhorse. But with being a workhorse comes a really expensive price tag on your body. And take it from me, like, I wasn't supposed to be in the ring today because I've been dealing with migraine for 2 days, but I love this shit. He's down here tonight. I told him, I was like, you're not allowed to be in the ring. And for a couple weeks, he wasn't here. He took a minute, took a beat. And I think I'm not upset about that at all. I think he needed to do that. But guys need to be honest. They need to be, like, straight up and down. Like, hey, if you're injured, you got to tell somebody you're injured, but this isn't pardon my French, this isn't a pussycat game, man. You know what I mean? Like stuff happens in this ring. It does.
Hey, Bobby.
Hey,
What's
Bobby.
up? What's up, Matt?
It's going down, big dog. Hollywood.
Matt, he's got a secret he wants to tell you, so I guess if he tells you on here, it isn't much of a secret.
Not much of a secret if you tell me on here, Bobby.
It isn't much of a secret, but
you could tell me. You could always tell me this weekend live at the Heritage Fire Company, 218 South Main Street, in Lewistown, Pennsylvania.
I want to ask you something then, but we won't do it here because I want to keep kind of the kayfabe vibe going.
Yeah.
And but I wanted to ask you some things. That I'm just curious to know, but we'll get to that sometime.
Oh, you can ask me anything, Brian.
Yeah, but I don't want to. You know what I mean?
I have my ways of being able to protect the business. What do you want to ask?
I just wanted to know, how do you decide when a person
I think
is ready for a championship run, and how do you decide when somebody drops the belt?
I think these are decisions that, and they exceed me even, you know what I mean? Because, like, I have a team of people that I chat with on a regular, and they're very bright individuals, and they're right up and down with me, and I think I'm also, I kind of feel like I can understand when the crowd's going to go a certain way, but that takes a lot of time to understand. I don't see 2 years of being tag team champions selling tickets. What I can see selling tickets is the fans seeing another shade of the Sons of Mifflin County that maybe they've never seen before. What does it look like when we're hungry? This crowd hasn't seen that in such time. They're used to high wins. They're used to, us breaking records with crowd down here at the Heritage, but, like, to me, like you were asking about how do I know when someone's ready for a championship? Look at Ace Connell. Like, Ace Connell is one of those guys that, in my opinion, he is the definition of, like, why you want to work your ass off. If you work your ass off, you're going to get good things out of the business. And I can't say that he's going to, like, be the best wrestler in the world. But one thing that I can say is that, he's getting there, man. He's learning a lot down here. He's learning a lot.
Have you ever had anybody, when you said, okay, you got to drop the belt, got pissed and did a Stan Hansen and, like, he ran the belt over the AWA belt with a tractor?
Well, I tell you, there was a situation at the community center, probably walk outside. There was a situation at the community center a couple years ago. I was wrestling a guy by the name of Van Williams. And Josh, were you there?
Yeah, I was there.
Okay. Okay, listen. So this guy, he's incredible. I want to give him his flowers before I give you guys a little. This is a true story too. This is all real. This all really happened. He was supposed to come in to wrestle me And originally we had spoken about the idea of maybe him beating me for the championship, but we didn't know for sure. We had another guy coming in, Jason Havoc. He's been helping us for multiple years now. But he told him, he's, Bam, I don't know, the crowd's a little different tonight. I think we're going to keep the title on Matt. But all of that, besides the point, this guy showed up 6 minutes before we wrestled. You show up to wrestling events hours in advance to be able to prepare, to do this, to do that. He showed up 6 minutes before the match. We were pushing the match up, and then he finally showed up. And so right before this match happens, we have almost a shoot fight in the locker room because he's like, I'm not losing. They told me this was going to happen. They told me this was going to happen. And so somewhere along the lines, communication was said to this guy, like, they're going to screw you. They're going to do something. And it wasn't that at all. I mean, perception's reality in this business. It really is. So regardless of how I can sit in here and say that wasn't the plan, but 100% you can take it anyway. But at the end of the day, he didn't want to do the job. I felt very passionate in the fact that you don't disrespect what we're doing, and you don't disrespect somebody like Jason Havoc, not in front of me. But that was all in the heat of the moment, and we almost had a real shoot fight. But what ended up happening out of this was we ended up having a 10 times of a better match because of all of that. It was intense. It was in there. We were punching each other. There was nothing fake about what we did. We never wrestled each other before. That was the first time we wrestled each other. There was things that we did that we never did with each other before that was like, this is a risky thing that normal people don't do. We did them. And I don't know. I like when wrestling gets a little shooty, to be honest, because it reminds you that, like, we're paying a lot of money to run shows, but like at the end of the day, it's not bullshit, but you can make something out of bullshit. You know what I mean? Like, wrestling is the easiest thing. Wrestling is the easiest thing to make a story out of. You know what I mean? Like, I just listened to Rodney explain it to some of these firefighters down here today about, we can make a whole story about this guy not wanting to shake my hand. You know what I mean? And that's not giving away the business, because there's an art form to what we do. You know what I mean? And there's guys that wrestle here at the school that I don't just give them the answers right away. I'm like, sometimes I want to when I see them trying so hard and they're just not getting it. They're not getting it. Sometimes you got to jump in there and be like, hey, you got to put this foot here. You got to do this here. You know what I mean? But it is what it is, man. And someone like Ace Connell in a tag team leaves, comes back, becomes the most over thing that we have. I think he is literally, and if it wasn't that he was over, it was the fact that people were really excited he won the Heritage Rumble, and they were very excited about that. 419 paid customers at the Heritage Fire Company for the Heritage Rumble. What an amazing feat that is. So that's a testament to the team of people that I have here. You know what I mean? There's no decisions that I'm making in this company that are a one guy decision. You know what I mean? Like, every move we make is a group decision almost. You know what I mean? Because, and I know that I could probably be like, nope, this is the way it's going to go. But that's like running the Monopoly game. You know what I mean? That's what makes it no fun. And I don't know, like, I like to be challenged. I like for things to push me. So,
With the results the way they have been, attendance wise and stuff, have you guys thought maybe in the near future to, instead of every other month, have one every month, especially with the new talent you're bringing in?
Yeah, so that's been a topic many occasions, and I think it all continues to go back to, I think one of the things that we have in our favor is that we do make them long for it a little bit. You know what I mean? Like, we make them wait just a little bit, but like this summer, we're going to be giving, like I said, we're going to be giving some free matches away that are going to see us here at the Firehouse, going to see us maybe down at Rec Park and, going around different places. But like, I don't know. I'll never get too confident about the number of people that comes here, because I know at any given moment that we can go right back to 100 people. I know that. But at the same time, like you said, Kenny, there's been a lot of people. It's like, why don't we just run every once a month? I do believe with the new talent that we're bringing in, we could do that. I also don't want to drown other promotions out, because I know that there's a lot of talent that want to come here. And if I really wanted to, I could probably hold a couple places up, man. You know what I mean? Because we got something special here. And there's a lot of wrestlers that have told me personally, I'll never say who, but there's been wrestlers that told me, like, if you want me, I'll leave that show and come there. And like, that's cool to hear, but at the same time, it's not cool to hear, because what if they're going to do that to me one day? It's like the cheating thing. If she cheated on you, buddy, she's probably going to cheat on me. You know what I mean? Like one of those scenarios, but it's different, man. I love what we're doing, and I love how we're doing it. But I think that's something that we could leave up to the fans, to be honest. And maybe it's not too late to ask that question to the fans. Do you want more wrestling? Of course they're going to say yes. You know what I mean? So, and there's ways to be able to make this a little bit cheaper, to where you could run more shows and such. But I've gotten to the point now to where I have to deliver on everything. I have to deliver on the production. I have to deliver on the people. So if there's a dip in people, it's probably going to be Matt, no big deal, And it's like, I don't want it to get to that point. I want to be able to continue to deliver every time. Like the Pit Chick. The Pit Chick hasn't been on any of the advertisements for the last show. You haven't seen her on the poster. It's first poster she hasn't been on. It's first commercial she's not featured in. And there's reasons for everything in wrestling. I think that I don't ever want people to think that I'm giving this away, because I'm not. I would never just hand the keys to the car to somebody. You know what I mean? Like you're going to earn this business. You don't say certain things around group of people,
Mm-hmm.
But she's still learning, and she needs her rest as well. They have children, and it's a lot of pressure. You know what I mean? And
see, Kenny, my thoughts. I could be such a great heel manager. Because what went through my mind when Matt said that?
What's that?
Well, it's women. They need to be in the kitchen cooking anyway, not not wrestling. Not wrestling.
And I don't think she cooks either. So I'm just kidding. I believe she burns some toast here and there.
How about that? Tell me that wouldn't get them going.
Boy, that would get them going.
Wow.
That'd get them going in a minute.
Get in the kitchen and make me a ham sandwich.
Josh, what are you most excited about to see this weekend, man?
To be honest with you, I outside the heavyweight title match, I'm actually interested to see how this lumberjack match will go, because much like the Heritage Rumble, this is the really only a few times that you guys had a gimmick match like this, and how this will turn out. So how do you think, how do you hope that this match will turn out?
I think a lot of scenarios, guys, they just look at the thing and they are defeated right away by the thing. You know what I mean? Like cage matches, 10-man tags, crazy stuff. Just defeated by it right away. And a lot of guys that are veterans of the wrestling business, you just hear them go, "Oh, that's gonna be shit." It's a lot in keeping it really exciting. To me, I want it to deliver to where the people that are represented down here in this building, they are represented with class and respect, but I also want them to be received as being badasses, because they are. They truly, truly are. In my scenario, I see Isaiah Frazier. He's not loved by people down here in Lewistown, but something crazy is every one of these firemen, they know his name. We've been able to take a man 5 hours away from his home, bring him here to Lewistown, make him be one of the most hottest heels in the game right here. But every single one of these guys knows his name because he's amazing. In the ring, out of the ring, he just carries himself. He oozes confidence on another level. But I want it to deliver on the level where the fans are excited. But I also, we were going over some of the things that I was concerned about with this. like you said, we don't do gimmick matches, and I like the verbiage there, Josh. Gimmick matches really aren't my cup of tea, but you have to be able to take a step back every now and then. You got to be able to create light in situations, and not only that, the fans really reacted when Sam said what he said, and he was thinking that it was supposed to be a one-off. It was literally supposed to be a Sam said something, but I said, Sam, you got a reaction. The photographer got a reaction. Holy cow, we're doing something here. So you got to be involved somehow. We got to do this or got to do that. But Sam can't wrestle. He can't bump. He can't get hit. So you're kind of handcuffed in this scenario. But the one thing he can do is talk. He's learned a lot about the business. He's really getting it down to a science. He's one of my creative guys. He's one of the guys that's check marking the ideas that I bring to the table, and he's the guy bringing the ideas to the table. I'm most excited to see Second return. He's an original guy. He's been here for a long time. He's a veteran. So I don't know. I'm excited. I think it's going to be good. I do, but I don't think it's going to be something you're going to see all the time also.
I think you need to beat Josh up in one of these shows.
Oh,
I really do. I really do. Just turn on the reporter and kick his ass. I mean,
that's right. Come on, I'm waiting.
Just do it.
I'll sell the super kick.
We have a little message from Larry Carter.
Oh.
Of the Fire Company. I don't ever see you going below 450 fans ever again. You got a great show and a great home.
We do. We have, but not only we have a great home. I mean, this is brick and mortar. Let's be honest. What we have is we have the people here. We have the guys here that are dedicated to doing this. You know what I mean? Like, this is a ring that's set up in their home every day. You know what I mean? They have to see me almost every other day. You know what I mean? But like, we've made a connection. There's so many of us have found that we are a lot alike in a lot of scenarios. Some of us are very different. Hell, sometimes you make better friends with people that you have not much in common with. Like, I'm not a hero. These guys are. They don't call themselves heroes because they're humble, but they run into burning buildings to save people. I have a little something that I want to do this weekend to put it out there to how much I appreciate this, because I mean, to be straight up with you guys, we were at the Lewistown Community Center paying a lot of money there. And the one thing that I say is we'll drive by that building every now and then, and I'll say, man, every now and then I'll think about that place. But it doesn't have a Larry. It doesn't have a Chad. It doesn't have a Keeson. It doesn't have so many amazing people that, you know, to name everybody off, I'd be here for a minute. I love these guys, and they make it feel exciting, man. Even for a guy like me that's been doing it forever. I'll tell Larry, man, I want to go to sleep, wake up, and it'll be over. You say that every time. It's because the amount of stuff that I have to deal with and constantly on my toes about maybe this guy's going to pull out or this or that, or did somebody get injured, and then, you know, something happened before a show. Like, there's so many things that can happen that can turn the life into turmoil. But what I like to do is just remember that I'm blessed to be in this scenario, man. I got lucky to meet some pretty incredible people, and I'm just happy that I have it, man. I'm blessed. I truly am.
I've noticed with some of your newer vignettes, you guys are having a lot of fun in what you're doing, and it shows.
Yeah,
is that something new that you guys have been doing?
Yeah, it is. Man, Steven and Stacy Chambers, those guys took like a thing of adrenaline and just like shoved it into HWF. I'm a guy that's all about production. It's all about the video. It's all about the photos and taking the time to be able to like go over these items and making a huge deal. But like, at the end of the day, some of the stuff we're doing is so funny that it's just happening. But Steven and Stacy, they've asked me to do certain different things. The team gets on, and now we start doing it. Now we're choreographing things. Now we're putting more things together. Like these two people are godsends in my life. Like, and that is something different. Like we'll be training, they'll be here, and they'll just be like, hey, let's shoot a couple things for TikTok, and she'll go home and she'll edit them. Now Stacy is the only other person in the history of wrestling with me here, anyway, that has taken the item that she shot at the show and raised it up herself. Normally, I take the photos and the video from the great people that operate down here, and I put the stuff together. But she's so good that she's doing it. And not only that, like, I'm excited to get online and to check the social medias. Like, my wife handed these guys the social medias and said, do what you can. And the likes and the views are crazy. And some of it is the funniest stuff in the world, you know what I mean? But it's just not taking yourself too seriously. I think a lot of the success in Logan and Jake Paul is they didn't take themselves too seriously. And now they're like millionaires, you know what I mean? I mean, I don't ever want to be a millionaire. I just want to be a guy that's teaching pro wrestling because I love the business. I like running shows. I really do. And I think people enjoy working here. I do. Nobody has anything bad to say about working this promotion.
Oh wait, we got Bobby's let his secret go. All right, here's his secret. He wants to challenge you to a match.
Oh boy.
And then anything goes. The winner gets to be your partner's partner and face the Golden Boys for the tag.
Oh boy.
And then
See, I was talking about selling tickets earlier. That right there just might make me have to go to the high school there, Bobby.
I'll be a great heel by turning on my friend Matt Silks.
Oh my gosh, look, he's even giving it away. He wants to turn heel on me.
Wow.
Holy cow, Bobby. Get turned heel, dog. The money's in the run, man. The money's in the run.
Let's go through a little bit of this. A second. You can make some comments. Okay. Yeah. I got to admit, I'm not afraid of KY Thomas.
Yeah. I don't think anybody's afraid of Kai Thomas. I don't think so.
And Ryan Colby are going at it.
Ryan Colby. So you look at that guy and you're like, maybe he doesn't look like he could scrap either, but I will tell you, I've seen it personally up close. This dude is a major hitter, like a major hitter. But you can't overlook that shirt, the guy that's wearing the shirt that says White Boy of the Year, Kai Thomas. This kid, not only he can avoid heat at all turns, he's like the only person I know go everywhere, and no one has anything bad to say about him. I mean, he is kind of douchey, but this kid puts time in. You know what I mean? Not an original student of the Mifflin County Wrestling Academy, but you can bet your ass he's here at least once a week to be able to, further his craft. And I don't think that, I'm telling any secrets here. Tyler Sims' dad, he's here too. These guys come down here and they help train the guys. Ryan Colby is going to give Kai Thomas a rude awakening of, look, kid, this is how you do things. But I honestly, I can see Kai Thomas in the next 2 years becoming the most talked about baby face in the Indies. I truly do. With the right amount of nourishment, if you will, I think Kai Thomas could be a huge star.
Okay. All right. You know better than I do.
What about Ace Connell and the Simon Walker match? That's going to be on the show this weekend also.
And there it is. Ace Connell against Simon Walker.
2026 Heritage Rumble winner. First time ever Heritage Rumble winner. Seeming to have the golden ticket to be able to rise to the top, man. But you know what, though, man? Like, I've been seeing a lot of the stuff that's out there right now. I've been seeing that this Simon Walker guy is coming up. I had the chance a month ago, I had a chance to step in the ring with him for the first time. I've wrestled both of these guys now. Simon Walker's no joke, man. He's a tall guy. I think that his future is in the ring. I truly do believe that. but he's also one of those guys. He's bringing a different element to the business. You know what I mean? He got me excited about doing some of this cowboy stuff. You know, we're doing stuff in other promotions, and I don't know, man. I'm into it. I think it's cool, but you know, the fans, they love Ace, and there's been a lot of people asking me, "Oh, man, it's baby. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do?" Man, I look at it this way: anybody that stands across the ring from Ace Connell right now on the run he's on, they're gonna probably get booed. You know what I mean? But I could be wrong. You know what I mean? I could be totally wrong. Simon Walker could walk out there, and every woman in the crowd could probably be like, "Oh my God, that's my cowboy." You don't know. That's what I love about pro wrestling is you're never 100% sure. But I like to think that I know the direction where we're going to go. But Ace Connell, he's got all of the gifts in the world to be a top tier wrestler. But to me, it seems like the Fed is pouring the gas heavy on the cowboy, and I don't know. Like, I've seen it happen a million times. The guys that are almost there, and then somebody else comes in, newer, younger, fresher, and next thing you know, you're yesterday's news, man. I've seen this shit happen 100 times for a shoot. But man, I don't know. I'm excited for it. I'm really excited about this Dog Nation.
Then you got you guys,
yeah,
against the Dog Nation.
Dog Nation, Sage, and Clayball. Man, these guys, fantastic. As you can hear, people are riding their bicycles. It's nice enough weather now. People can ride their bicycles. 3 years ago, Dog Nation left HWF to pursue more, to travel the world quite literally. They've gone to a different country. They've traveled to Japan, to this, to that place. And I might butcher it. I don't know all the places they've been to, but all I know is they are a different team than what they were when they left here. But here's the thing. We're a different team than what they were whenever they left. So I'm excited to see how this match goes. I've heard a lot of things, but the thing that I'm most excited about is stepping in there and making history again with another epic tag team.
And then the big match for the HWF Championship.
Yep.
Whoops, I lost it. Wait, let me get it back there. Ed House, the champ.
John
Roden.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
My favorite wrestler. I'm
excited about this match. The thing I'm most excited about is seeing Ed House return to HWF. Love both of these talents, man. What a match it's going to be. I've seen it a couple times, but it's a match that I won't get sick of seeing. I know that we've talked about this match several times on this product, on this show. But, man, let me tell you, John Roden, like I said it earlier, he's one of the best I've been in the ring with, man. Ed House, though, this is Lewistown, and Ed House is like a fish to water in Lewistown. Daddy's home, and he's bringing the milk. I hope that Juggernaut's ready for that. I do. I hope he's ready for it because Ed House is out of action the last show. He wasn't here. He was suspended for a shoot. You can't swear on the microphones in HWF, even if you are champion. You will get knocked off the show by the wife. I seen it happen. Like he came back from the ring. No, this is no joke. He came back from the ring, and he said, "Ed, I really liked that match, but I have to tell you, you're not going to be needed the next show. You can't say the F word ever. You're not allowed to say that." And he was like, "Okay." And he wasn't here, but now he's coming back, man. I'm excited about it. I'm really pumped up to see what comes out of this match. Right? I can see a lot of people being surprised by the outcome of Ed House and John Roden, but I can also see a huge difference and a huge, really big, an upsetting thing that maybe could happen in the tag team division. The Golden Boys, you know, they're defending the tag team championships. That's a huge deal. But to me, it's all in Dog Nation and SOMC, baby. We're selling the tickets. We want people to see this match. These people want to see it, and we're giving it to them.
Oh my God, Kenny, I would be suspended every week on HWF. The F word's part of my vocabulary.
Yeah, I almost forgot about it. Tristan just came out. We're finishing up down here at training at the Heritage. But
so take your camera in there.
Okay.
I'm gonna find out from these guys what they think of you as a coach, man. I'm putting you on the spot.
Hey guys, I'm on the podcast still. Brian Carson wants to ask. There's Wendell. We'll take Wendell right here. There's Wendell.
Hey, Wendell, how you doing?
There's Tank. This is Tank. Let me see. Red Cherry. Did you hear Kai Thomas? You're gonna love Kai Thomas. Oh boy, he sucks. He really does suck. Hey, look, there's Willie. Say hi, guys.
Willie.
Hey, Willie.
Willie.
He is so douchey. Look at the prototype glasses.
What's up, Marks? Who is it? Brian Joder, more like Choder, and Kenny V. Dumbass. Are you guys gonna ask me something or what?
No, nothing to say.
Oh, good. I'll see you Saturday, stupid.
Who is that dude?
That's Kai Thomas.
Oh, that's the one that looks like he just came out of a gay bar.
Yeah, it is the one that looks like he just navigated.
Oh, okay.
There's Mama Dawn.
Bye.
Hey, Don.
You need
They're
a
all-
different gig, dude.
They're all learning. I was just talking about this guy. There's Ace Connell.
Hey, Ace, how you doing, buddy?
Doing great. How about you?
So I'm going to ask you guys, except for the Thomas douche, I want to know.
Back here, checking out the work. This is my lumberjack sitting back here.
We're just the firemen.
Yeah, they're just the fire dudes.
So
Yeah,
what do you guys?
we run a kingdom.
What do you guys think of Silks as a coach? Honestly, tell me the truth.
He's amazing. Amazing. Amazing.
So how'd you get involved, Ace, in wrestling? Was there some? Who did you watch on TV? Who did you like? And what got you into it?
Well, I watched a lot of old school, like Attitude Era. I love Stone Cold. But then I started watching the new school, and Seth Rollins was my guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Not a bad one. He can wrestle. He can. So how did you end up? How did you end up here?
I end up here. I moved up from Philadelphia, and then I started working at a job, and I met somebody that was working with Matt, and he told me about this wrestling stuff, and I was like, I'm really interested, and I came to a show. I watched them. It's actually the show where Ford took the title from him, and ever since then, I started training, and I'm here.
Cool. Matt said you're hot right now, man. They love you, the fans.
Man, I love the fans.
I want you to do me a favor if you can. I know right now you're really hot and all that, and the fans are behind you, and I don't want to ruin that, but I want you to like beat the shit out of Josh Yoder Saturday night.
I'm not. I won't do that. I love Josh.
just for Kenny and I want to just see just hit him so hard
Oh, not this guy. He
His
didn't do
hair
nothing
falls-
to me.
his hair falls out. I mean, just hard.
He didn't do nothing to me. I love him. I'm all about peace, but if I got to do what I have to do and keep it clean, that's all.
I'm just kidding, buddy. I wouldn't mind a pile driver on him though. I mean,
Ooh.
just
Oh, you really out? Get him.
oh yeah,
What did he do to you?
nothing. Nothing.
Oh, no.
See, I'm trying to get Matt. I think I would be the greatest heel manager he ever had.
Yeah,
Ever.
you're always
Oof. Yeah, I think so.
Because I got a message for Pit Chick. Women shouldn't wrestle. Stay in the kitchen and cook.
Oh. That's dirty.
See, that's heel. Tell me that isn't a heel, though.
Oh, most definitely is a heel.
And I'm actually a nice guy, but I grew up like watching Love and Flair. I like the scumbags. I don't know why.
You just like the bad guys.
I love superstar Billy Graham because I'm an old guy. That's what I grew up with. You
Oh, he
know,
was good. I
and-
liked it.
yeah. I even liked old Fuji and Tanaka. I know you don't remember them, but
You got to get your ass to a show, Brian.
dude, as soon as I get everything, you know my situation.
I know, buddy.
As soon as I get my leg and my wheelchair, I'm ready. I'll be there.
Would you?
I want,
Would you?
I,
wanna-
want, I want to take my fake leg off and hit somebody with it.
Would you guys? I was thinking about it because I want to make another advertisement for the Summerfest show. I might be reaching out to you guys to read some lines for me on like a recording for a video.
Sure.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, I think it would be really cool because you guys cover us and everything like that. So why not? It'd be cool to hear you guys' voice over like the video and stuff.
Well, if your fans are popping off on you, man, it'll, ace. We got last week, Matt. We had 8,000 people
That's amazing.
view our podcast.
That's amazing, dude. Incredible. God is amazing, dude.
Oh yes, he is.
And they're telling me, Ace, tell Ace to beat the shit out of Yoder.
Oh, they
fans-
got,
He's trying to get everybody to beat up Josh.
The
they got
fans
a
are,
hit out on him.
see, I could be a good one, Matt. I could. Even just one time coming to the show, I could have your fans actually hating a disabled person.
Probably.
You know,
Probably. Let me steal this.
There you go.
it'd be a great.
Do you have any other questions for me, boys?
No, just want to recap, tell everybody what's going on Saturday night.
Awesome. So this weekend live down here at the Heritage Fire Company, you're going to see it, man. 218 South Main Street. The show's called Ass Kicking Saturday Night, a show that I started whenever I was a teenager. Here I am, 36 years young, still doing this crazy stuff. But a 16 by 16 ring will be set up down here at the firehouse. Tickets are selling, man. The front row sold out in record time like we do.
Nice.
People are excited to see this. They're excited to see a heavyweight championship match. They're excited to see how much passion Ed House is going to have as he defends that championship versus John Roden. They're going to get to see a historic match that's never happened, ever. The match that everybody knew needed to happen, which is Dog Nation returning to HWF to fend off the former tag team champions, the Sons of Mifflin County. Not only that, you have a lumberjack match that is going to see the Heritage Fire Company standing ringside, being lumberjacks, as Sickened from Riot City's Most Wanted makes his strut down to the ring to meet Isaiah Frazier, the Heritage Champion. The man that rocks that beautiful championship that represents the community, represents the blood, the sweat, and the tears that we've put in to this relationship with the Heritage. I can't wait to see that match. I can't wait to see what Kai Thomas and Ryan Colby's match looks like. I know Kai Thomas has a tremendous future. I also know Ryan Colby has a lot of experience. He's been doing this a long time. And I know that there's guys that are selling me ideas that are big on both of these guys. So I can't wait to see that match. And of course, you talk to him, Ace Connell, the man of God, stepping in the ring, defending the honor, Heritage Champion. He wants to go for this. He wants to make this a real goal. Becoming Heritage Champion is like what he wanted to what I wanted when I came back to the business to win the HWF Championship. I mean, but like I said it earlier, I've seen it, man. I've seen how hot this kid, Simon Walker, is. I've wrestled him. So I know what's coming this weekend. And I'm kind of worried about Ace. I'm not going to lie. He looked winded tonight. And I think that might play a role in what Simon Walker does this weekend because he was in the ring with him today. You know what I mean? These guys they're training their asses off to give an entertaining match, but not only that, they're competitive talents, and I can see it going both ways. Warwolf Creed making his debut to HWF, a different persona, wrestling another student of mine, Thunderball Bill. Can't wait to see that. Big Philly's going to be in action, of course. It's going to be great, man. And yes, Pit Chick Denny there will be there live. She will be there the ringside with us for an epic matchup. I can't wait to see each and every single one of you there. If you haven't gotten your tickets, general admission tickets are available right now. But just the other night, we ran out of front rows. It's Ass Kicking Saturday Night. Yes, there's a bad word in the name title. But you know what, though? It's pro wrestling, man. It's pro wrestling. We ball our fists up. So it's what we're doing, and I can't wait to see each and every one of you come out this weekend. This fine establishment, the Heritage Fire Company. And if you are looking to become a volunteer fire company member, come down here and talk to these guys. They're always opened up there. They'll talk to you. And if you want to help do the things that they do, which I commend anybody. I'm a part of this fire company. My wife's part of this fire company. Mama Dawn is. Big Philly is, believe it or not. You know, we love this place, and we love the guys that contribute so much to us. And of course, we try to do everything we can to represent them in the relationship to the best. So my heart goes out to the Heritage. I'm a wrestler, but at the end of the day, the relationship that I have with this place down here means more to me than anything, than any big pop will ever mean. So I'm just happy that I have that. Thank you again for having me on the press box. I'm sorry that I was late again.
It's all right,
That's
buddy.
all right.
Thanks for coming on, and good luck with the show Saturday.
Hell yeah, guys. Thank you so much.
Thanks,
Take
Matt.
care.
Later.
All right. It's Matt Silks. It's ass kicking Saturday at the Heritage Fire Company. Got doors open at 5. Bell rings at 6. Go watch that kid that looks like he came out of a gay bar, Russell.
I was gonna say, didn't he look like Napoleon Dynamite on crack?
Yeah. When you're that skinny, you shouldn't be talking tough. I mean, a good stiff wind's gonna blow him away.
Then he called us both assholes as he was leaving. That was, real good.
Yeah, well, because he's
Little
scared.
does he know it wasn't the first one that's called me that today. So
No, but he's scared. It's like a little chihuahua that goes barking at a German Shepherd. The chihuahua's really scared, but it's trying to puff itself out until the German Shepherd eats it. And that's this
Wow.
dude, Ty Thomas.
I'll have to remember that.
Yeah.
He's on the list. No, I'm just kidding. I'm sorry.
Ty, we'll wait for you to come out. We understand.
Jeez.
We know why you got into pro wrestling. You just want to get all greasy and touch the guys.
Oh, jeez.
Jeez.
I hope he plays this and hears it. I got to talk to Larry Carter too. I don't know the guy personally. Do you know him, Kenny?
Yeah.
I got to talk to him. He needs to bring back bingo. Yeah. So I can get my wife out of the house.
I didn't know they stopped it. Has that been for a while?
Yeah. I gotta see what I can do to bring it back. Some way. All right, well that does it with that. Let's get to you know what time it is.
It is time.
The shout outs. When do I get Barry White to come in? I'll be damned. Hold on. Great. It's one of those nights. My damn thing isn't working. It's not working. Bobby wants Matt to accept his challenge. I don't know if Matt's going to do that.
No.
Oh, Kenny, I'm disappointed. It's not working.
All right. We'll just.
I'm going to have to do it without Barry White. Go ahead, buddy.
That guy must have scared him away, that Ty Taylor or whatever his name was.
Yeah.
Guy Thomas.
Yeah, that
Guy
guy.
Thomas, he's a scary guy. Yes, he is.
All right, this is hot off the press. Congratulations to the Mifflin County Huskies. They got a walk-off win tonight against Cumberland Valley, 11-10, and hitting the game-winning RBI was Chase Leister. Congratulations, guys! They're on a roll lately.
Does that make them 11-5? I
Yes.
think.
Mhm.
Good job. Good job.
So they're chugging right along at the best time of the year to be getting hot. So, all right, now the others that I have. Congratulations to Destiny Yawn from Juniata. She threw her 100th career strikeout in a win against Greenwood. Right now, it looks like the Indians will be going up against Bellefonte in the first round of the playoffs here in softball, which ends in about a week and a half. Anyway, I digress. Congratulations to Riley Buha from Bald Eagle, who went 3 for 4 with 6 RBIs in a win against Tyrone Monday. The Bald Eagle baseball team is also chugging right along, looking for a higher seed going into the playoffs as well. Shout out to Juniata baseball pitcher Dallin Kennedy, threw a no-hitter this weekend in a 6-0 win over Greenwood. Great job. Next up is Phillipsburg softball player Morgan Vaughn, who got the MVP in the 16-6 win over Bishop Guilfoyle. She went 4 for 5 from the plate. Mounties improved to 14-1 on the season. So they're definitely in great shape. Yeah. There was a school record alert. Penns Valley Spencer Althouse has etched his name in the record books. It was an incredible time of 10.88. Spencer breaks the school record in the 100-meter dash. Congratulations, Spencer. Congratulations to Huntington hurler, Olivia Nicklow. She hit the 500 career strikeout mark in a win over Southern Huntington. And with that, that concludes my shout-outs.
Awesome. Good job for everybody. I know a little Hidley update. Trent's going to be at the Pan Am Games.
Oh, nice.
Pan Am Championships.
Oh, best of luck.
Well, he won it last year, so he should win it again this year. And then it's going to be Final X, where he'll wrestle Machiavello. I told Josh that he'll wrestle Machiavello for right to be on the world team again. And, you know, the defending world champion, I don't think he's going to lose to Machiavello because he's beaten him a bunch of times.
Awesome.
Yeah. I posted the brackets on Mifflin County Wrestling. I think it was Mifflin. Damn, it wasn't. I'll do that later. I got to trash it. Yeah, so it was good tonight.
Yeah.
Good show. What's coming up, Kenny?
Well, Friday I'll be covering Bellefonte softball. And over the weekend, I do not believe there's anything going on high school-wise. And then Monday, I'll be back at it covering Mifflin County softball. So that all depends on how Mother Nature is going to be. She's been quite the you-know-what lately.
Because, like, this is freaky in May, as cold as it's been.
Mm-hmm.
It's May. It's May.
Somebody forgot to tell her.
Where's all these freaking global warming people now? It's like 30 degrees at night in May. So, Josh, I know you got the wrestling. Anything else?
Yes, my talk show, the Joshua Yoder Show, just recently aired my interview with Bethany Irwin, the now former coach of the St. Joseph Lady Wolfpack. We got to talking about some basketball, her career, and it was a fun time. So thank you, Coach Irwin, for doing that interview. So you can all check it out on YouTube.
Nice.
Awesome. Yeah, I got. I'm writing something for Colby Geyer. They're doing a Bob Perks cancer. It's a rally for cancer on the weekend. I'm writing something on that, and I'm writing on Nick Bedley on with his wrestling camp coming, and that fact I told you where his mother and him are both going into the Hall of Fame together.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Mary Elsesser, who ran on the Chief Logan 86 state championship cross country team. And I was talking with Nick today, and he brought it up, and I don't know why he didn't realize that was a story. It's like, my God, yes. So that's what I got. And then I'll wait for Josh's write-up on the wrestling so I can find out how bad this Ty Thomas kid got destroyed.
Oh, I did forget. I'm doing the Hall of Fame this Saturday. I don't want to forget that. Yeah.
That's right. And Jerry Cooney, the guest speaker.
Oh yeah, and I feel like pretty ignorant, son. Congratulations and Sunday to honor all the mothers out there that.
That's right. It's Mommy's Day.
Yeah. So happy Mother's Day to everybody out there, all the moms. So, get your mom flowers or a present, or do something nice for her.
And I can tell firsthand, it goes by quick. My mom's gone. I wish every day she was here. So enjoy the time you have with your mother. Nothing lasts forever. Nothing. Enjoy it. So don't say you're too busy. Take the time to you take your mom out, flowers, I don't know, whatever. Spend time with her.
Yeah. Just talk. They love that.
Exactly. That's a good one, Kenny. Got to give the shout out to the mothers. They're special. All right, that's going to wrap it up for us tonight.
Oh, hey, Carson. Bobby Fisher just asked you a question.
He did. Let me see. I wasn't looking at the chat. It's up to the committee, my friend. I will ask, but it's up to them. They're the ones that decide. There's a committee that decides who the finalists are. And it's about 15 every year. And then you got to whittle it down to like 5 or 6 that go in. What they've been doing, they usually take 5 athletes and then a team, and then like a volunteer, it's like somebody from the media gets in. And that's the way they've been doing it. So I don't know. I'll ask them, Bobby. We'll see, buddy. But it's not that big of a deal. You know, it's like it's nice. It's nice that they thought about you and that, but it's like, okay, whatever. You know, I'm not. I've never. I appreciated it when I got it, but I'm not one. I never did it to get awards. You know,
Right. Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Right.
I did it to tell stories and to be the best writer I could be. To bring these people, to show the spotlight on these people. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I never thought of my own byline, not once. Whenever I wrote, and I know you don't either, Kenny. I never once like, man, this is my byline. Everybody's gonna love me, and blah, 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 you know,
Mm-hmm.
like some people we know.
Right.
That it's all about the byline. I got to have my name on it. That's what's important. Not the story, not the athletes. My name. It's got to be on it. You know.
Sad. It's sad.
Yeah. We know who they are. Don't we?
Mm-hmm.
We know who they are, Greg Williams. We know who you are. I'm old now. I don't give a crap who gets mad at me. I'll say it. It's all the guy cares about is getting his name there. Like Yoder.
Oh, jeez.
It's all about Yoder. But hey, okay, we'll leave on a positive note. I don't want to drag it down by naming names. But I want to thank everybody. Kenny and I, we had 8,000 listeners last week
Mm-hmm.
on the podcast, and we really super appreciate it. It's I didn't know. It has to be us because Ray Hoppel's not that popular.
Oh, jeez.
It has to be our magnetism, Kenny.
Oh, yeah. I can't even get my wife to listen to me. I don't think it's me.
Well, you're not the only one. My wife will be like, "Oh, you're still here? I forgot you were here." But no, we really do, don't we, Kenny? We
Yes,
thank you all.
We do. It's fun.
That was crazy.
Mm-hmm.
The only time we got an audience like that is when we had the Hidleys on.
Mm-hmm.
But we really appreciate you guys listening to us every week.
Yeah.
Sticking with us.
Got some good things coming up.
Yes, very good things. I'm slow, but I'm getting there. I found out this one place I was the reason why the merchandise isn't ready yet or our stuff is I was looking at this one place to sell our shirts from and put a store up. But my God, they want for a shirt their cut. They went like $12 a shirt. I'd have to make the T-shirt like $30 just to make a profit, and I don't want to charge people $30 for a T-shirt. You know?
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, but
Angela Deemer gave us a thumbs up. The Harrisburg
Nice.
Havoc.
Oh, good. Well, I'm glad she did that because they are back in action this weekend. Gosh, I forget who they play.
I heard they streamed that. Angela, do you stream that? And where can I find it? you want to put it in the chat. I'd like to watch it.
Yeah, I was watching some of it this week, the day after it happened. It's a pretty nice place down there. I think it's right by Spooky Nook, down that
Okay.
way in Lancaster.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Ty Thomas could play, but I'm worried he'll get hurt. But yeah, if you can, let me know or DM me, whatever you want to do. I would like to watch it. Watch some good football.
Mhm.
Women football.
And they had a close one last time out.
Was that Buffalo Blizzard?
Yeah, they played Philly Saturday.
Okay.
So
Harrisburg and Philly, PA
yeah.
battle.
And the Phantoms. It's a whiteout game
Okay.
at Soldiers and Sailors Park in Mechanicsburg. It looks like they move around too with their play or their games, because the other one was in Lancaster the last time. So this time it's in Mechanicsburg. So just a note for anybody that wants to go out and watch them. Kickoff is 4 p.m. Adults $15 and kids and seniors 10. So for some good football, that's not a lot of money at all. So
Yeah,
go out and support them.
Get out there and support them, or we'll sick Ty Thomas on you. I'm gonna have fun with that kid. I'm telling you right now. Hey, it's been a good show. Thank you,
Yep.
everybody, for Kenny Varner and Josh Yoder. I'm Brian Carson. Thank you for listening, everybody. We appreciate you. Take care. Have a great rest of your week and an even better weekend.
Night, everybody. Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day, everybody.
You've been listening to The Press Box with Brian Carson and Kenny Varner. Tune in next week for another episode of The Press Box.